welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing a brand new Sims for a speed build today. And so today we are back better than ever with a brand new family apartment build, but this time we're in Evergreen Harbor, more so in Grimm's Quarry, which is the sub-neighborhood of Evergreen Harbor. But this family apartment is for my family, for the Eco Lifestyle LP that I'm planning out slowly but surely, because to be honest, I am so invested with these Sims right now because I know who they are, I know their backstory, I know their skills, their family, where they went to school, and kind of like the reason why they are in Evergreen Harbor and they live in this exact neighborhood. But if you guys want to see the creative Sim that I did for them, I will leave the link down below in the description. But a brief summary of who they are. They are a family of 3. They are, a mom and a dad and their toddler son. And they came to Evergreen Harbor to have a mission of making sure that Evergreen Harbor, which is technically a new world and a new neighborhood that had some setbacks, didn't really have a lot to offer to new families or current families right now. And they're looking for a way to make sure that they can make this world a better place for not just for current families, but for new families and, people that are just like looking for tourism or just for fun and walking past it, driving by, flying over, all the things. And so the My Family has a mission of doing that said thing. And there are 3 Sims, like I said. Elaine Mai, who is actually going to be an eco-innovator. And so she's kind of in competition with Bess, who is also in Evergreen Harbor, but more so in Port Promise. But with Elaine, she had a degree in economics. And so she kind of knows the idea of the ins and outs of, eco and life and plants and making sure green is the way to be. And so she has recycled discipline. She's a vegetarian, but she's also a green fiend. And so with being a green fiend, she's happiest when living in a green street with will continuously work towards making their environment more eco-friendly. And so it kind of like works in her favor to have that side of mindset to help others to be eco-friendly. Like when she's eco-friendly, if they're eco-friendly, she's eco-friendly. And she's like very happy to see like her friends, her family, and like other people around her living the same lifestyle as her, basically. She's a little bit pushy because back in college days, she was just a wild child, but more controlling, where she would basically manipulate people and persuade people to go and sign these petitions for her own initiative, which is not good, to be honest, when you think about it. But she came across pushy, but it kind of worked and it made the campus a better place. And she went to the University of Rochester alongside with her husband, Julius Mai, who's also an economics major or now graduate. But for him, he wasn't really the whole idea of eco and didn't really have that mindset the same as Elaine, but he's more of a maker, crafter, building things, making sure things are looking great, and also kind of sort of has a good eco footprint that's not industrial, but is helping bettering the earth. And so he has the master maker aspiration. He's good. He's a freegan, but he's also a maker. He'll make things out of literally anything. Juice, fabrication, candle making, woodworking, you name it, he'll do it. And he's that person. But with him being a freegan, he doesn't really like spending money, and he likes to go to the dumpster every now and then. Like, here's the tea. Here's the tea. When Julius was in high school, I'm not kidding, his football coach caught him in the dumpster the day of his football championship game. And I kid you not, he was like, "Julius, what are you doing? Why are you in the dumpster?" And you know what Julius said? He said, "But Coach Bro." His little name was Coach Bro. First name Coach, last name Bro. Not kidding. But he said, like, "Coach Bro, I'm a freegan. I love living in dumpsters. I love finding recyclables. I love building things. I love making things. I love like refurbishing things, reuse, reduce, and recycle. That's my motto." And so kind of made sense. And so when he spends a lot of simoleons on something that he doesn't technically want, he kind of gets aggravated. And I can kind of see it because his mom was kind of there for him. Like Elizabeth Mai is his mom. And so, like, she's a freelance botanist, but she's also a green fiend. She's a green thumb, but she's also very outgoing. So when Elizabeth was like more so of freelance botanist and, loving the plants, she was like, go pursue your dreams. I believe in you. Do what you want. It's like a wild child, but like had some restrictions, but still more so she was like, follow your dreams. Do what you want. I'm okay with it. If you're okay with it, I'm okay with it. I completely trust you. And that's what Julius had that mindset for the longest time. And so he just like did what he went wherever he went, but was like respective of his mother and like her rules and everything. Like, don't stay out too late, but come home like around 11 p.m. I want to know where you are at. Text me if you're getting lost anywhere. And so like he was like that good kid, and that's why he's good, a freegan, but also a maker. If that all makes sense. So with Elaine and Julius having both economic degrees and coming from like the University of Rochester at the very top of their class, they kind of like hit it off, and they really knew what they wanted in life. Like if Julius was a maker making new things from recyclables from the dumpster, and Elaine was more of the sim person to push the initiative of eco life, eco lifestyle, eco living, it kind of made sense where like a tag team, they were like two peas in the pod made for each other. And when they graduated, they wanted to go to a world that needed help. And they kind of came across this idea of like, what if we moved to Evergreen Harbor together and help, Evergreen Harbor, more so Port Promise, but the entire world, to make it look better and make sure life is like good. That's like what they kind of said to each other. Like, I want to make sure life is good not for me, not for you, but our future and our future child. And the future child is Eli Mai. And this child is inquisitive. He's very curious. He's a curious explorer. He literally goes so many different places. He starts running around to different places that he doesn't even know where he's at. And lo and behold, his parents are like, it's whatever. He's a learner. He learns quickly. He's curious about new things. He's learning by himself. He learns by seeing things, touching things, and like talking. And surprisingly, he's doing like quite well for himself. And so I wanted to make sure I had a bedroom for him that he had all the basic necessities for himself. And his bedroom is pretty small, but he has what he needs. Like, he has his weapon tablet, he has his blarfy, he has his toy box, and he has his little, what's it called? His little toy table thing that's on the far corner of his bedroom. But as for his parents' room, since Julius is a freegan and Elaine's basically a neat freak eco lifestyle person, they kind of like were on the spectrum of like, I don't really know if we need all this stuff in our bedroom. We want to give our son the best life that he can have. And so what Julius did, he was like, I found this bed in the dumpster. Let me just fix it up for us and like we can just have it. So I kind of gave their bedroom a little bit less than the rest of the apartment. So they only have a bed, 2 nightstands, and like an easel, bookshelf or bookcase, and then a chair in their bedroom and a rug. That's all they have in their bedroom. And I wanted to kind of show the freaking side of Julius and also the eco lifestyle side of Elaine when purchasing like their items for their bedroom. And I don't technically know if laundry is eco-friendly, because I might eventually, what I'll probably do is I'll set up one of the community spaces as a quote-unquote laundromat where they kind of wash their clothes there. Like, they'll take their laundry out from wherever they're at, from their apartment, take it to the community space, wash it there, take it back, and do the thing. And so I think that'll probably be better for them, and also like conserving water in their apartment, and not making sure that they spend a lot of money on bills. Like, they want to make sure that their apartment is eco-friendly as much as possible while making sure they are having a well-efficient life for them, but also for their son. And so hopefully all that kind of makes sense with like their backstory, why they are here, what their skills are like, what their aspiration, and kind of like their motive of living in Evergreen Harbor, more so in Grimm's Quarry. Like, they're living in Grimm's Quarry for their son. They don't want to live in a very smoggy, rundown town that doesn't really have any, promise, but has promise, if that makes sense. So I want to come across as saying that they are here to help. They are here to provide, needs if there is any need at all, which there is. And that's pretty much it. And that is it for the voiceover in this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please go ahead and let me know down in the comments below, as always, of what you thought. I hope you guys really loved this apartment, and I hope you will enjoy the Let's Play as well. And yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!